Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tabor Talk. So, no theme song again. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to perfect it, to to make it slowly come in and then fade out. And I'm not even sure what song I'm going to use. So I'm just going to jump right into it. So, a couple of my videos have been blocked by the UFC. All right, the UFC is very weird about that. Their content, and I'm trying to sort of get around this. Um, I want to show. I don't know. I'm sure people have seen it, but the Jorge Masvidal fight against Ben Askren was the quickest fight ever. Jorge Masvidal kneed Askren right at the start of the fight, knocked him out, and then after he was out, he was stiff like this, and Masvidal just pounded him full force while he was unconscious. Very controversial. I had a video where I just think Jorge Masvidal is just this monster. Listen, I talked about it, but you can't see it because the UFC blocked it. But you have to rise. Listen, the sport's violent. That's what it is. It's UFC Ultimate Fighting, championship, and it's a fight to the death almost. But the most guys don't want to actually kill their opponent. They want to beat their opponent. This Masvidal is sick. He's crazy. He's a gangster. And so what I'm going to do now is I realize that when I hold the iPad up to my television, I watch the fights on UFC TV. I have Fight Pass. If anyone doesn't have it, it's amazing. You get every single UFC fight. But and Pride and Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu matches. It's incredible. So when I hold this iPad, I hold it up to my TV. I have a big screen, 55-inch Samsung, and I hold it up, and it's on their television. And somehow, I don't know how this works, but they know that I'm taking content from the TV, UFC TV. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold up the press conference. The Masvidal, I'll play some of it. I don't think I'll get banned for this. So let's try it. Okay, so this is the Jorge Masvidal post-fight press conference after he almost killed Ben Askren. And by the way, and I have to repeat myself, I went through this whole thing in my last video, but as I said, the UFC blocked it. Just to recap, Masvidal and Ben Askren were talking shit prior to the fight for months on social media. Both of them were bad, and it got nasty. They were attacking each other's families, and even Masvidal said in the press conference, I don't remember this, but he says, ethnicity, my race, my religion. He goes, I fucking hate him. I wanted to kill. I hate the fucker. And you'll see. He goes, I don't care. And he goes, it's not over. If I see him in real life, I'm going to kill him. If I see him in Price Chopper, I'm going to stomp his fucking ass. So this is real nasty. It's gangster. It really is. It's gone, I think, transcend the sport. It's evil. It's bad. All right, let me play the press conference. I don't like this Jorge Masvidal. And I talked about it in my last video, but I don't want to repeat. All right, I'm already at almost 4 minutes, and I haven't even played the clip. All right, ready? It's the post UFC 239 post-fight press conference. Let me turn the volume up, and here we go.
Well, fastest knockout in UFC history, and clearly a fight that was very personal to you. So, along the way, you've had some great wins. Where does this one rank all time out of all your accomplishments?
Wasn't personal, man. I just don't like the dude. I knew how to get inside his head, and that's it, man. There's nothing personal for me. It's just business. I'm here to get these checks, get paid, and make sure that I put enough money away for my kids to go to university, so that belt was next. And I'm glad I got to end that dude, man.
You started with flying knees before. I mean, was there a decision that you thought you could knock him out with it, or is that just the way you wanted to start the fight? I mean, why was that the initial move?
He's so predictable, man. He's a scrub. But a part of me just wanted to throw it out there so he knew, like, if you do shoot like an idiot, like you only know how to, your head's going to get clipped, and that would put the brakes on him and then beat him up for 14 minutes and 30 seconds and execute him. Or, he took the bait. I put my hands behind my back, He probably thought we were gonna fucking patty cake it up or something. I don't know, but he walked right into it, you know.
I saw some criticism. People say the punches weren't really necessary. Maybe
They were super necessary.
Why were they necessary?
What do you mean? Why were they not necessary?
Because he was already knocked out at that point.
But the referee hadn't pulled me off. And my job is to hit somebody till the referee pulls me off. So to those people, I would say maybe don't watch MMA, go back to soccer.
He's a
I saw
badass.
some other criticisms, perhaps, of your celebration afterwards. Any
Yeah,
regrets?
he's celebrating.
The celebration or your behavior in the cage afterwards?
Man, there's not too many people that I've disliked. I have over 50 pro fights, and he's one of them, you know. He talked about my manhood, talked about my culture, my ethnicity. Where do we draw? Why do certain people get to do stuff? You online, so you could do anything. Everything is cool before a fight. You're allowed to do and say whatever you want. Like other fighters are not doing, talking about people's religions, wife, even kids. That's cool. But after a fight, I'm not allowed to showboat and rub it in your face so you and guys like you could see it and be like, maybe I don't talk so much shit because when I cross one of these real motherfuckers, they're going to make me pay for it, man. They're going to embarrass the shit out of me. And it's not over for Ben either. He still has to deal with me. If I see him at Whole Foods, I'm going to still slap that dude up because I don't like him.
It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. I mean, it's like I'm laughing a little bit because it's so wow. It's so wow. And I don't want to. I want to be careful. I want to play the whole thing, and I probably can't even see the fight. I think everyone knows about it. Just go on to YouTube, Jorge Masvidal and Ben Askren fight. The shortest fight ever. They start out. It's 3 seconds, flying knee to the head. Like Ben Askren's going down for a takedown, and he's going down, and boom, it just connects with Masvidal's knee, and boom, he is out cold. He's unconscious, and he's kind of like this. He's stiff. His body stiff. He's unconscious, and Masvidal just comes up and this whole way just smash twice an unconscious man, and then they pulled him off. And then if you haven't seen it, he's showboating, and he's looking at Askren. He's like making fun of him as he's unconscious. He's like, well, like, oh, you know, teasing him. It's gross. And then he started mimicking him. Masvidal's going like stiff like this. It was really disturbing. Told her, bye, Madeline. I'm doing a video. So it's very, very disturbing. See how spontaneous this is? This video recorded, Madeline just said goodbye. She's going in town. All right, everyone. Tabor Talk.